So we are pretty much almost done with the software as far as like the beta version of it goes. So we're just now just testing to see um, if we can find any bugs or anything that doesn't really correlate so that we can, get all the details out. So by November, I mean, the goal is to launch it in September. So make sure that you guys go and like register and start using the software to see like, bring your scans in there, do the before afters, analyze. um, you will see if once you use it a couple of times, you don't want to go back to your regular software because it just makes things so much easier. And now we're adding like all the different recommendations for different products for you guys. So there's going to be a lot of benefits of using that system. So let me share my screen and let me go to the software itself. So when you guys, if you go to GaiaPractitioner.com, you guys can actually like register. This is the directory that we created for you guys. So, and my internet is not the best down here, so let's see if they'll come up. There we go. So this is the directory for our certified practitioners. So if you are a Biowell certified practitioner, if you have taken the level 1 course, then you qualify to be listed in here, so you can benefit from our marketing and the tools that we're creating for you guys. So all you do, you go to GaiaPractitioners.com, you go to join our network, and if you have a business or a center, then you want to click the business. If you are just a practitioner and using the system that way, just select practitioner, go to next, put in your information here, you go to the next page. Well, so when I go to next, now it's going to ask you to select your sex, uh, ask you if what type of practitioner you are. So now you can choose in person. If you're just a Biowell certified practitioner, you can do remote if you have taken the remote course with us, and if you're using our the software that we use, the SRC. So then, if you've already taken that course and you know how to do remote sessions, then you can select in person and remote. Or if you only do remote, then just select remote. So that way, you only have the meetings with people on Zoom, but we're not gonna like send people to your location. So those are the different options that you can choose right now. And then put in your city, your information here, your zip code. And when you get down here, I highly recommend to use custom image and then upload an image in here so that you can have like your face showing up there when people are searching for it. People tend to go to people that have like an image, especially if you have like a smiley image. People tend to correspond with that better. So you want to put a nice image here that's inviting, so that people can book appointments with you. And then down here, the type, because you already selected practitioner. When you selected this, it's already as a practitioner. And then we have specialties and tags. So you can go to the specialties, and if you drop this menu down, then there is a lot of different options from people that have already registered. So you can just go through these and select the different specialties that you have, so that when people are searching the directory, they can actually see like what services you're offering to. So select those, and if you see that there's something not there, you want to add it yourself, just type in here and do like, I don't know, massage. And then if you click add, then you're going to add that specific category. So in the future, people can select it from this drop down menu. And then you click save at the end of it, so then it keeps all your like different services in your profile. And then tags are a way that but the software that we're creating, we're like using the tags kind of like on Facebook or on Instagram. You post like a picture, you put tags on there in order to like keep them organized. So if later on like you want to look at your vacations, you can go to vacations and it has like all the images for your vacations. So this is similar to that, but for your services. So now you can come in here and just like click, choose the best keywords that describes your business, and then this will be a way that people can actually like filter and find you guys that way too. and just click save at the end. If you don't find a tag, you want to add something, click here, write it out, and then click add. And that's how you can add like different services in there. So once you have all this information in, once you click on submit, there's going to be a window that pops up and it says, thank you for submitting. We'll get back to you shortly. And then right underneath of that message, there is a link that says login. So just go ahead and click on that login, and then it's going to bring you to the login page here. Then use the email address that you used to while you were registering as a practitioner. Just put that email address here, and once you click next, it's going to send you a code as your password. So then you can go to your email, grab the code, come and put it in there, and that way you log into this backend that is over here. So in this backend, we're still working, we're still getting the stuff like different places. But right now, like if you go to the home section, you can see like the number of how many customers you have, if there are like any different people or your customers that are logging in and out. You can kind of like see the different you know capability, I mean the different like actions that your customers are taking within the platform. On the orders list, I'll show you guys in a second how that works. This is when you receive orders, or when you submit orders, then the orders will sit here. So you can submit orders for your clients through the system, and we give you a 35% commission on all the products that we're researching. Like that's one of the reasons I'm here in Mexico. We're having meetings with different manufacturers of natural products, so we can add like tinctures. We can add like we're working with herbs to add all of these to your catalog. So now once you have your client there and you do the scan, then it will make recommendations based on the research that we're doing, so that you can easily just recommend those products to your clients. And then you earn a 35% commission when you do that. So this becomes a hub for you guys to hang out here, and this becomes like a great system to generate a lot of income for you. And when we go to the profile section here, now you can actually go and change your information. So I'm logged in as Masaji. He's one of our practitioners. And if you want to change any information later on, then you can come in here and you can just update your information. Like if you didn't have an image or something. By the way, if you don't have an image when you're signing up, just don't click on use custom image. Click it on use the image link, and just don't put anything in there. And it would add if you're a male, it will add this picture for you. If you're female, there's a different place, like an image holder that would add that image for you. So the site doesn't look like, there's no images on there. Your specialties, everything, you can come back here and you can update all of this information after you sign up. Now, the cool part starts when you go to add your customers in. So now, this system, if you come to the Biowell tab down here, and I'm going to reorganize these so that it's like, it's in the order that you guys go through it. Right now, the order is not the way I want it. So when you click on Biowell, you can come in here and you can put in your Biowell username and password. This is information that you use to log into your software. Okay. And if the information is correct, once you click on save, then it will give you a message that your connection was made successfully. But if there's a typo or something like that, it will give you an error message here that we couldn't find that user. So just make sure that you're using the right username and password, and it should work. We have tested this many times for the connection. The connection is flawless. And if you have if you are you're working with LifeWave, and if you're within our network and LifeWave, then you can put your LifeWave username here to customize the recommendations that we make for people to your personal website that is on LifeWave. So then whoever that makes purchases from you will directly go to your accounts, and that's you can generate a lot of income that way. So now, as far as recommendation, we wanted to really make a very solid way of making recommendations. So we're not just like just selling people things that they don't need. Like this is the whole reason that we did this, so that we can specifically target products that are very beneficial for different people. So now I can just come here, click on my scan, and it will analyze that scan, and then it will automatically log me out. Okay, so I'm into my Biowell section here, and then now I can just like I can choose the different customers that I create. Then their names will show up on my list here. So then I can just come and I can click on a name and I can select that person. And as soon as I select that person, then all of their Biowell scans that they've done, I think we just changed the number to I think up to 99 scans that will get pulled in here for you. Thanks to Jay's input, because it only pulls in the full scans. So if you have like a whole bunch of stress scans, then that was a little bug we had before, that it wouldn't it wouldn't show any of the scans, because if you have like a 20, 30 different stress scans, then it wouldn't just bring any information in. So we just changed that. So now it pulls in 99 scans. So now if you have, let's say, 20 stress scans, then you will have at least like close to 70 something scans that you can work with. But the reason that we did that was because, as we talk about how Biowell gives you information about the energy body, and that's a quantum field. So the more data points that we have, multiple scans that we can use the average value and then make recommendations based on that, then it becomes a lot more like a solid recommendation than just like, clicking on one scan and making a recommendation. We can do that definitely. But if you want to make it more like accurate, then if you have more scans, then if you select those scans, then it will use the average value of the selected scans to make those recommendations. So for like right now, LifeWave has 12 different patches. So it studied that scan and it's giving me the carnosine, the X39 Eon, energy enhancer, glutathione. So I guess my system needs a lot of help right now. So I got like 6 of the patches that are recommended to me. But what we pay attention to is, let's say the customer says, "Oh, like I can't afford to buy 6 patches. Like I want to just get like what is the one that is the most like needed for me." So then all you can do is you can use the systems that need attention, and then take a look at, okay, how many systems are added into that section. The more systems that are added here, that means that this patch will become a priority for your recommendation. So like right now, carnosine is only recommended for adrenals. I see X39 is recommended for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems. And I go to Eon, now I get a whole bunch of systems here. So I know that, okay, the Eon would be like the best one so far. Energy enhancer, glutathione. These guys are looking only like showing one system. So then if I really want to just start it, this would be like the most beneficial patch for me to start with. Now, if I go and I multiple scans, so let's go, like I want to see, okay, the scans that I've done this month, I want to look at the average of those scans and then to see, okay, what patches are recommended to me. So now if I select these and we go through, so we got carnosine still for adrenals, X39 now it's only for these 2 systems. Eon still has been recommended for a whole bunch, but now these guys, you see that they're still less. So then you can really see that, okay, the Eon is going to be the go-to patch for that person. So that's how the patch recommendation works. If you guys don't have a LifeWave account, you can still use the system, and you can use, when you click on these links, it will just use our account, and they can make these purchases through our account. So you just won't get a commission for those sales, but you can still share that with your customers, and these are really powerful products. But you guys should all be a part of our network, so you can. So you guys tell me, because my idea, I mean, I think it's cool if we give at least a 10% discount to our customers for being in our network and being a part of your business and like all that. But if you guys feel like you don't want to give any discounts to your customers, then we can add in the 0% also, so you don't share any percentage. If you don't choose to, you don't share any percentage with your customer. Is that what you guys want? So no, this is only for our practitioners to log into the back end here. But then as you create your customer account, and for you guys that may not be following, when you're creating a customer account, it adds you down here. And guys, always make sure you put a zip code in here, because if you don't put a zip code in here, then there's a lot of things. So we're gonna make this mandatory pretty soon. And if you don't have that value there, then a lot of things won't work for your clients. So make sure if you don't put the address, that's fine. Just make sure you put their zip code in here. So then down here is what Jerry's talking about, that when you create a customer, then you can share. We give you a 35% commission on whatever you sell, but now you can choose like, okay, I want to give 10% of that 35% to my customers. So then once you recommend products to your customers, and they will automatically get a 10% discount. So I will, if you guys send me messages that you want zero to be added in here, then I will add it in so that, you know, in those cases, then you don't give anything to your customers, but you keep all the 35% for yourself. So just let me know soon if you guys want that feature so I can add that in. So now when we go to the Biowell, we already went through the recommendation. Now you can go, there's different options. When you use this drop-down menu here, this is like the brain of the system. That now we have like a chakra tab here for if you're using like, if you're doing any kind of work with animals, then we have some courses that are coming up that are regarding like how to energy scan like pets and how to like, you know, work with animals. So then in those cases, then you want to make sure that, you know, you don't use an image of a person for like a pet. So then you can come in here and you can choose different images, and there's going to be different correlations because some of the pets, they have like different, their chakras are not aligned like the way that ours is. They have like different patterns. So then and here we can help to kind of like direct more information for pets. We add the auricular section here. We're launching a course with Dr. Kathy Tysinger. Those of you guys that came to our last year conference, you guys got to meet her, and she's amazing, powerful. I mean, she was doing like hands-on sessions at our last conference, and she was like blowing people's mind with how quickly she was able to like bring their energies back to balance. And this is what we've created now, that will take the information from the Biowell, and it will map it out to different points, acupuncture points on the ear. And we also have a code down, like a little guide down here, that these are frequencies in hertz. So now we have a auricular therapy device that is, we make it available with the course, that now you can go to those acupuncture points, select this specific frequency, and without even touching the person, to work on those areas to bring more balance and energy to their system. So I really love this, and I really want to add this here for you guys, because we have a lot of practitioners that are not necessarily doctors or nurses, so they're not really allowed to touch people. So with this technology, you can really get around that without touching a person. You can work with them. And this is going to be one of the certifications that we are offering at the upcoming conference. So the one of you guys, the ones that are coming to the conference this year, is going to be, it's a lot bigger events. We have like a breakaway workshop classes for all of the free courses that we have given you with your Biowell device. So people that come to the conference this year, they're going to be going to the workshop and get hands-on training on so they will get hands-on training on the crystal acupuncture, tachyon stress relief. I have Grandmaster David coming to teach you guys on remote healing, because we need a lot of practitioners that are remote, that truly can understand how to do remotes and be able to like save themselves from getting the residual effect of it, so that we can add it into the platform. Because like right now in a lot of countries we're not there, but our remote practitioners will have access to offer their services globally to anybody that wants to work with them. So that's going to be a huge deal for the network, to be able to have really like trained remote practitioners within the system. I hope my battery doesn't die, guys. My battery just went low, and I don't have my charger here. I'm in the clinic, so if it disconnects in the middle of it, you know what happened. So that's auricular. And the same concept applies here too. So, you know, I have that one selected, that one point selected. It gives me information about there. But now if I click multiple scans, then it's going to use the average value of what are the consistent systems that have issues in the system. And then it's going to update that with different information here. So super excited about this one. Next one is the scan analysis. So what we wanted to do was to expedite the whole process of looking at your scans. Because we work with many business owners, we work with many doctors that they don't have enough time to want to really like go through the scan and like have like a 1 hour session with somebody. They just want to see, okay, did this was this work? Did it not work? What systems do I need to pay attention to? So now that's what we've created. So you can just come and click on one scan, and again, that feature that you click on multiple scans and gets the average value, that's universal for the entire app. So anywhere you select multiple scans, then you're looking at the average values instead of looking at just one scan. So I really don't want you guys to make any recommendations on just one scan. Like I want you guys to at least have 3 scans, to select at least 3 scans together like that, and then look at the system to see, okay, what are the systems that need attention? What do I need to make recommendations? As we always say, in the training, we tell you guys at least do 3 to 4 scans and then look at the information so you have more of a solid information. Now I can just come here, click on attention, and it's going to automatically bring every system that is below 4, over 6, or under 70% balance, and it's going to show it here in this section. Okay, so now the more scans that I select, then sometimes you can see that some of these systems, if you notice now, they have a green mark around them. So the color that's around the box, that is directly kind of like in Biowell, how we have the color coordinations, it's the same thing. So green means optimal, orange means needs attention, and red is critical. So all of these systems were orange with that one scan that I was selecting, or the couple of scans that I have. But now that I selected multiple scans, you can see that some of these changed to green. So before it was like 8, 9, 10, 11 systems that were needed attention. But now once I selected more and I click attention, it's going to update it to only these systems that were here. So then from here, we have these stars on here that when you select and click on these stars, then as soon as you created your customer's accounts, there was an email that was sent to your customer with a username and a password so that they can log into their own back end of this program and get access to the information that you want to share with them. So they will only see the information that you store here so that they know exactly what systems they need to pay attention to. And then you can come up here. There's 2 different ways to make recommendations. You can either click on a specific scan, and then it will open up this window that will have like the recommended products for that specific system. And then once you click on this plus sign, it will add that to the recommendation on the back end for your customer so that they can make that purchase or know that, okay, these are the products that you're recommending to them. So then let's take these 2 off and we leave these 2 on. So we got the essential oil for large intestine and we got a tachyon card. So now let's take this one off too. Now if I come to this section over here on the recommend, now this is what the customers are going to see on their backend. So they're going to see the attributes that they need to pay attention to. And every time they come back to you, they get a scan, these informations will get updated. And as soon as it gets to a point that it's within the optimal range, then these values will be like, they won't be showing here anymore. So now the customer is able to be on top of their own journey, and we're doing this to empower the customer so that now they can see, okay, if I'm taking these products, if I'm doing these modalities, is it actually helping me? And then at the bottom here, it will be the different products that you recommended to them. And if you notice, because we selected like 10% for this person, it marks off the value and it gives them that 10% discount. So now the customer can go from here, they can add it to their cart and they can purchase the product, and you will automatically get that percentage commission that sits on your back end. And every time you sell, this is real time. You can go to your back end and check your commissions to see how much commissions are added for you. And on a monthly basis, then we send you guys a commission check for the sales that you've done. Now, this could be on a bi-weekly, monthly, depending on the amount of sales that you're doing, that we can kind of like coordinate that with you. So that's what we got so far. And one thing else I got to show you guys is the compare. That's going to make your life so much easier. So if you do like a before after scan, instead of like going on the Biowell and trying to go through every little thing trying to figure it out, you can just come to the compare function here. You can select one of the scans, go to compare, and then we'll ask you to like select two scans to compare. So I select these two, before and after, for example, and immediately shows you all the systems, everything, all the values. So now, instead of going through every single one of this and want to see what improved, what didn't improve, well, we added this field here for you. So you can just drop this down and click on energy improvement. But show me all the energies that improved. So as soon as you click that, now these are all the values that on the second scan, on the after scan, the values improved. So now what we're doing is that we're creating a research tab that what we're interested in, we want to see, okay, for example, if you're doing research on Reiki, and this was a before after for a Reiki session, then there's pretty soon there's going to be a drop down here. You can drop that menu down. It says research, and you can select Reiki. And then there's a button right next to it that says add these values to research. And then once you click on that, it will take all of these improvements and it will add it to Reiki. So now imagine once we do as a team, when we do like, 100 scans of people before and after Reiki, and by adding it to the research, then we can exactly see what specific systems for Reiki get influenced on the masses. So we can like detail this down to exactly like before after Reiki, the pituitary gland improves for everybody. And the system will keep counts, so then we can use that in all of our like fusion, and you can use that information to create protocols, to make recommendations. So that makes the system smart. So I'm really, really excited about that, the research feature to get added in here, because then, this becomes like something very powerful. Because then the more you use it, the more smarter it gets. And then I'm thinking about adding I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to add AI in here, but I'm thinking of adding a very small component of AI that would look at all of the systems that are out of balance and try to come up with some sort of a lifestyle regimen of like, why would all these systems together be out of balance? And then to recommend to be like, okay, like in the morning, like do these things. In the afternoon, do these things. At night, do these things. So then that way we can offer a very detailed instructions to our customers based on their scan. And that's what all the customers want. They want direction. They want something that they want someone or something that gives them, based on science, based on research, gives them step 1 to Z or 1 to whatever, and then they can just follow that and get to the results that other people have gotten to. So that's where the system is going. Any questions before my battery dies here? So if you go, yeah, absolutely. If you go on the patch recommendation and see down here, we have created the course for all of our life practitioners. So if you click on these links, it says you can get access to videos on patch placement and education. So click on any of these links here. It will take you to our website. So yeah, this is the Lightworkers app. This is where the course is. And it says like, why join Gaia Healers Network for Life Wave? So if you go in here, then like, I show you guys like, how you get access to everything, and I walk you through how to sign up. What are the different packages that's good for you to sign up with? This is the link to go to actually join our network here. So if you guys are signing up, the best way if you want to do this as a business is to sign up either as a gold or a platinum, because then down the line when you're building your business, there's a lot of extra bonuses that will go to the diamond and to the gold packages the way they're set up. So if you're signing up and you're like, putting people underneath you and things like that, try to get them to at least come in with a gold. That way, you earn a lot more commission that comes up to your system when you have that. If they have a diamond, any person that you sign up, and usually anybody that has a business, they start with a diamond, because that gives them enough inventory to want to have it in their business, to want to share it with people, to do the Biowell scans, have products there to like put it on people. So This one, when you start with a diamond, anybody after you that you sign up as a diamond, you automatically get a $500 bonus. If you don't have a diamond yourself, you don't get that bonus. The person on top of you, whoever has that package, they will get that bonus. Which is me. I don't mind taking the bonuses from you guys, but I'd much rather you guys make the money for yourself. So I'm transparent like that. So that's how you sign up, and then this is the course. So then you can come and study all the research on the different patches. We've put videos in here that David Schmidt himself like educates you on where to place the patches. We have all these like different areas that you can instructions of like where to put them or place them. So then this way you can easily work with this. We have a few hundred practitioners that are working with us on the patches, and they love it. So if you guys haven't played with it yet, you will definitely enjoy it. So your affiliate link is you have to go to our website. You have to go to GaiaHealers.com, and then there is it says like how to become an affiliate. So if you go to GaiaHealers.com here, and it says you become an affiliate right here. If you click there, then it brings you up here. You can put in your first and last name, and then you can create your accounts. And then you can just, that's a third party company that we use. So you can always just log into your accounts and always be on top of it. There are times it has happened in the past that, because we have a lot of affiliates and sometimes we can like, miss a payment or something. So be on top of it. If you see that you're not receiving your payments, make sure you get in touch with us and we'll take care of it for you right away. So that's how you create it. That's how you log in. One thing I want to announce today, I told the guys to tell you guys we have a surprise gift for you at this meeting. So before my battery dies, I want to extend this offer to everybody that's on this call. We took the name of everybody that's joined this call. You guys qualify for a $250 discount for the upcoming conference. So if you guys want to go and buy your ticket, just send us a message and we will deduct $250 for being during this meeting here. And hopefully that will pay for your flight ticket to the conference to make it more affordable for you. And this conference is going to be amazing. Like I was just here in California, I was in San Diego, I was in LA for the last 2-3 days, meeting with Dr. Todd, meeting with all these like powerful like educators that they're going to come to the events. And this event is going to be like literally bridging medicine with holistic field. Like I have many doctors, surgeons that are working with laser therapy. Like these are things that you guys can use because they're not like FDA doesn't even regulate these things yet because they're so new and they're so effective at the same time. So now we're working with these companies that have like laser watches or laser technologies that you can use in conjunction with a Biowell. We have like powerful like natural supplements, herbs. Like have all of these doctors that are coming to the conference to educate you guys about all the different products that you can recommend to your customers in the future using our software. So that way you have the knowledge. Now, when you go back, you can use the software to generate a lot of income by recommending the right products and having the education to actually talk to your customers and let them know the science behind it. And this is going to be a life-changing event. Last year it was. Anybody that came there, they told me, Nima, you said this was going to be a life-changing event, and it truly was. So everybody thanked me when they came to the last event last year. So I guarantee you guys that if you don't think this is going to be a life-changing event for you, I'll give your full money back to you. So make sure you make it to this conference. That's a bold offer I'm making for you guys. And you're definitely going to benefit so much from that. So message Stefano, Jacob, just let them know that you were, put the date of today, like you were in this meeting and you qualified for the discount, and they will would have to send you a custom invoice to make sure we deduct that for you. But send us the message to us now so they can get started with it. If you're interested in that, send an email to Nima at GaiaHealers.com, and the guys will go ahead and take care of that for you. And when we're looking at the ANS, we want to have at least over 70% balance. That's what we consider optimal. And then the values that we're using, I'm not using okay. Go ahead, Jay. The critical was under for the balance, I believe it was under 30%. And for the energy values is under 2 and over 8. Those are the critical values that we're looking at. But one thing that's really cool about the software is that we're not looking at the energy field values. We're looking at the organs and energy values. So like right now, we can do a comparison. If you do 3 scans, you can do a comparison in your energy fields and look at the biofield and kind of like see what shifted. But with the software right now, we can do comparison for the organs energy. And the organs energy tab is what's the really important tab because the biofield switches very often. But the organs and energy tab is what is more stable information. So now by using that in our compare and in our comparison and like in the average creation file, we're getting like so much more detail about the issues that people are dealing and it's like hitting like a lot more home for people. So that's a difference that we're implementing there.